Morning.
Good morning.
Merry Christmas. Some folks out walking this morning. Church looks beautiful. I noticed this the other day when I was walking by. Check out this. Oh, that is too funny. Kreepers! It is a beautiful Christmas Eve morning here, and I am trekking through the back neighborhoods just because I thought things were pretty much wrapped up for me for the Christmas big event tomorrow. Well, depending upon when you're watching this, it could be Christmas Day. These guys got their house all decked out here. That looks pretty cool. The North Pole says Santa's Workshop. Anyways, I got a couple more errands to run. I got to mail off some letters that a few folks never got. I don't know if the post office sees the creeper and just says, toss those in the shredder. No, but in all, they have been really good to me because this is the first year that I've ordered so much stuff online. So we're gonna do a little bit of creeping. There's some things I want to show you guys, so stay tuned. Well, the sun is blazing, but you can see both little Christmas trees here, right in the heart of downtown Gresham. And even with the sun lit, you can see the lights pretty well. Go up here and get a better look. What's nice about these trees is they are always here, but they'll probably be taking the lights down soon. I don't know, they might leave them up all year actually, and then just turn them on during the appropriate times. But you can see right here, looks pretty darn good. Right here at the Center for the Arts Plaza, dedicated on the 6th day of June 2009 by the Honorable Mayor Shane T. Bemis. And then a bunch of sponsors and whatnot. Very cool. With the sun blaring through here, this place right here for many years was the home to Skateworld, and for me brings back a ton of memories. If you guys are from the Gresham area and you grew up out here, this probably, just looking at this building, probably brings back a lot of memories. Many of couple skates and rolling the big dice. It is pretty windy too, so I hope you guys can hear me, but for many years this was the home of Skateworld right here in Gresham, Oregon. This is now, I believe, a church, and I think the Skateworld sign was probably right up here. I think I remember it being up on this rock part. Maybe it was over on this side, but this right here is where we would go to skate. And the facade of the building has pretty much stayed the same all these years with the, you know, the rock pattern and stuff. And I'll pull up some old shots so you guys can see. I think maybe the Skateworld sign was like right about here, but maybe again it was right up top here. I'm not 100%, but if you can see now, it's a church actually, Rise City Church. But this is where you would have gone in right here, and I believe like the ticket booth and the rental, the doors would have gone all the way through, because there was two sets of doors one here, and I believe there's still a set on the other side. But the ticket booth and everything would have been basically right up here against this wall when you first walked in. Now they've created like another little entranceway here. But not too far back would have sat the rink. And now, like I said, they've got it all for their church and whatnot. But it looks like it's a pretty darn big establishment in the inside still. I don't know if you guys can see. Oh, they've got a tree in there. That's nice. But for many years we would come here and skate, and there was a mural on this very far back wall here for many years that was a giant a depiction of Mount Hood, and I'm not sure if that's still in here or not. But this is where I would come to skate as a kid, and many of us did. They even had like overnights on Saturdays. You could spend the night, bring your sleeping bags and such. But before this was Skateworld, the main spot to actually do some skating was not too far from here. Just not too far from here, like about maybe 4 or 5 miles in, was the Gresham Fun Center. But for many years this was the happening spot. Boy, this brings back a ton of memories, just being here in the parking lot. Moms would drop us off right here. We'd run in and rent our skates and grab, if you guys remember, they had the little lockers you could rent with the little key, and you would keep the little key on you until you were done, and then you'd go back and get your items. Yep, good old Skateworld. But before this was the Fun Center, so let's go check that out. Stay tuned. So the entrance is still double-sided. There's one on this side and one on this side. This is how it was when I was a kid, and I believe these were here. I don't think this ramp here is a newer installation. But yeah, we would have ran up these stairs, grabbed our skates, and went skating. It was pretty cool back then. Too bad. I'm glad that they have managed to keep the building and put it to good use, but I definitely miss skating here. Alright, so we made it. We are on the back side of Powell, and right here is the former home to the Gresham Fun Center. That's right. Right here, I believe it's 611, maybe 620. I'm not 100% sure. I'll have to pull up the shots. But right here would have sat the Gresham Fun Center. That's right. Skating, pinball, all kinds of activities. I think there was even an arcade. But right inside here would have been the first skating rink in Gresham, Oregon. This would have been the spot that everybody came to, parked their sweet old school rides, and came inside for a fun time. Now, the people at the Oregon Historical Society gave me, the Gresham Historical Society gave me some more info and some pictures as well when we were there. So I'll do my best to do the comparison shots. I'm thinking that most of the facade of the building has changed. I believe there was an awning of some sort, like right here at some point. There may have been like an awning. This is the back side of the building, so I'm thinking that maybe the front had the more Art Deco style to it, like in the previous pictures. If you can see from the building across the street, it's kind of got that Art Deco style to it, really old school look. But right here would have been the Fun Center. Here's the front side, and you can still see that it's got like the circular rooftop on both sides here. So maybe the main entrance would have actually been over here. Let's go check it out. Gosh, now that I'm looking at the old pictures and kind of doing some comparison shots, maybe this would have been the front facade that had the original awning sticking out, because I'm noticing these curves on the building here that run along here. So maybe this would have been the actual entrance here, and you can see there's still a main door here and a couple windows. Interesting. This actually could have been the original picture that I was showing you guys here, and this awning may have just been changed over the years, with the facade being this kind of angled roof here. Interesting. Popped into the Gresham Gresham Historical Museum here for some closer looks at some of the cool pictures they have of the old fun center. Incredible. Here's a picture of the rink. So yeah, 611 East Powell would have been where it stood, so that's it. That's where we were, guys. Here's a better photo of the front there. A couple gentlemen out front. Here's an actual pair of skates used from the fun center. These were collected before they closed. Just a beautiful morning. Really quiet too for Christmas Eve day. Look at that snowflake, holy smokes.